Muriel.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Fine, thanks. Good. What time is it? 1:03. Okay. We're going to wait for a couple of minutes.
Mhm.
Hello, Covadonga.
Hello,
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. It's getting cloudy. I don't know in your places, but in my
Yes, cloudy and cold.
windy. Cold, I don't know cold, but windy because I have some palm trees in front of me and I can see. It's very strange. Well,
Mm.
it's windy because I live in a building that is surrounded by many other buildings. So when it's windy, it's... Oh. But I haven't been to the street. Okay. What about your children, Covadonga?
They're fine, they're fine.
Fine?
But the last week, we went to the hospital because Julia was very difficult to breathe. Breathe. And she had syncytial virus.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, but
How
now
old
it's
is she?
okay. 1 year.
One. Ah, she's the baby, the little baby, let's say.
Yes, yes, she's
Okay.
the little.
Oh. And what do you have to do for that? Oxygen? Inhaler.
Yes,
Inhaler.
inhaler.
Inhaler. Okay.
Es inhalador.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Inhaler. How do you see? How can you write?
And paracetamol for the temperature.
Temperature, yeah. Okay, but children cannot be vaccinated, can they?
No.
No, I think, yeah. Oof. And what about the other child?
It's contagious.
Okay, she passed it on him.
No, first was Santiago because I think he gets from the playgroup. But it was more slow. I mean, not so strong. Yes.
Okay.
And for Julia was different. I think because she's smaller.
She's smaller. Okay. Well, but children are very strong in general. I mean, they resist better than adults sometimes. Especially temperature.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's worse for the parents because we didn't sleep. She cried a lot. And she feels.
Poor girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't know how to say the problem she had. I mean, she wouldn't complain except for crying. Well, but that takes a week more or less. How long is it supposed to last?
No, it's supposed to be 1 week.
Yeah.
But now it is better. Last week was worse.
That's good. Okay, what's about, oh, no more students. Today we were supposed to have a new student. But, okay, we're going to start anyway. Well, for today you had some homework, if I'm not wrong, right? 2 pieces of homework, actually. One was the vocabulary about education.
Yes.
Yes, and the other one was the idioms, including the word or referring to the word home. Yes.
The last one, I don't remember the last one.
The last one was, wait a minute. Am I right? Because I am very, absent-minded, so perhaps I am wrong, but I understood we had. Last week we watched a video, remember? About people talking about their homes, the place where they lived. Remember that? Yeah, and then we said, wait a minute. Here it is. And there was no, it was this one. This one, where you had to check the idioms and match the column A with B, that is the second part of the idiom, and then the meaning. Am I right? Or not?
No.
I didn't
No?
do it.
No? Okay, so I'm wrong. Okay, never mind. Well, hello, Andrea. Hello.
Hello, I'm at work, so I have to
Work. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, let's see the vocabulary that you got about education. Okay. Let me see. This was yes. Here I ask you to read the vocabulary, I mean, all the first page that was where you had all the explanation, and then the exercises on the second page, right? Okay, let me go to well, this one. No, sorry, it's not this one. It was education vocabulary, sorry. Okay, so the first part was exercise 39.1. Did I ask you to do all the, no, not all, no, it was 39.2, 0.3 and 0.4. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, we're going to check just the blanks because if not, it will be too long, okay? So 39.2, exercise 1. Okay, who can do that, please?
I didn't do the homework.
Who is me?
I can do it.
I'm sorry, who is talking?
Andrea.
I didn't do it because I didn't understand. I thought it was with the video, and I was looking for the video, and I couldn't found the video. So I'm really sorry. It was not.
Sorry, Coalonga, is it you?
Yes, yes.
But the video had nothing to do with education.
Yes. Okay. I'm starting to learn, to read the homework, and I didn't understand what it's about. So fill the gaps in this life story of the British woman. And now I realized that was the vocabulary A and B.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay, okay. Let's see, Muriel, could you do the homework?
Yes, I did.
Do it. Andrea, could you do it? Okay, so
Yes.
let's see just the blanks, 39.2, exercise 1, just the blanks, okay? Let's see, Muriel, can you read the first word, please?
Just the word?
Just the word.
Primary.
Primary, good. 2, Andrea?
Preschool.
I'm sorry?
Preschool.
No. No, it's not preschool, it's nursery school. Play school. Sorry. Did you say play school or preschool?
Pre.
No, it's nursery schools. Yes.
I put play school.
Here, preschool. Okay. Okay. Preschool is yeah, could be preschool in general, the two groups. Okay. Yeah. Let's see number 3. Muriel?
Grammar.
Grammar. Good. 4. Andrea? Hello, Tracy.
I'm lost because I did it in a Word. I don't have the numbers.
Okay. Well, but it's, how can I tell you that? Do you have the home good, Tracy? We are checking 39.2, just the blanks. Do you have blank number 4?
Comprehensive.
Comprehensive, right. Yeah, number 5, Andrea, did you find it? Andrea?
Perdón, se me quedó pegado la conexión.
You got stuck? Number 5.
It's higher education.
Number 5 is higher education, maybe higher education or maybe further education. Both are correct. Good. Let's see number 6, Muriel.
I put like private classes, private lessons.
No. No. Tracy, do you have another one?
I have evening classes.
Evening classes, right. Evening classes. Let's see number 7, Andrea.
I'm not sure. Grant.
Grant, that's correct. Grant. Number 8, Muriel.
Teacher training school.
Teacher training college.
College.
Teacher training college.
College,
Right.
yeah.
Very good. Very good. Let's go to 39.3. Okay. Here you had to correct the miscollocations in these sentences. Okay, so you have to. Okay. Who can do it? Tracy, can you do the first one, please? You have to read the new sentence.
Yeah, sure. I can't come out. I'm revising. I'm passing an exam tomorrow.
Okay. I can't come out. I'm studying. But how can you say, because here there is a problem with I am passing an examination tomorrow. How can you correct that? You are revising now, but tomorrow what are you doing tomorrow? Do you understand what I mean?
Okay, yeah. I revise just before the test.
Yeah, but in the first 2 sentences, I can't come out, I'm studying is correct. The problem is in the last sentence, I am passing an examination tomorrow. That's incorrect. What are you doing with an examination tomorrow? You have 3 possibilities.
Oh.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. I'm taking.
That's right. Okay. One possibility is I am taking an examination tomorrow. Right. Does anybody have another possibility for the same one? There are two more possible answers. I am doing an examination tomorrow. Yeah. Or I am sitting an examination tomorrow. The three of them are correct. Yeah? But I am passing an examination. You are very, I mean, self-confident, overconfident, I would say, right? Would be very strange. Okay, is it okay, Tracy? Okay, let's see number 2, Muriel, please.
Congratulations, I hear you passed your examination.
I hear you passed your examination. Okay, right. Any other possibility? Andrea? Do you have another one?
The same that Muriel.
The same? Tracy, do you have the same? Okay, another possibility is I hear you did well in your examination. Here, be careful because, I mean, more than a few students, I mean, a considerable number of students have said to me, I approved the examination. That is Spanglish, okay? Okay, good. Let's see number 3. Tracy?
Teacher, here, congratulations. I hear, or I hear, like
I heard?
in the past.
Maybe both, because it's I hear como yo sé, or I heard supe.
Oh, okay.
So with that difference, you can use both, okay? Let's see number 3. Who can do number 3?
Me, Andrea.
Andrea, okay.
The sentence said you can study a lot of different careers at this university, and I corrected it. You can study a lot of different programs at this college.
You can study a lot of different programs. No, you cannot study a lot of different programs at the university. How do you call the topics you take? I mean, you study at the university.
You can do?
Yeah, but how do you call that? I mean, it's not careers.
Courses.
Sorry?
Courses. Classes.
Courses, yeah. Yeah, but I can take different courses. I don't know. At the City Hall, I can take a course on gym, another course on French. How do you call that? I mean, those studies at the university. English, for example, I don't know. Biology, I don't know what other. How do you call that? Either undergraduates or postgraduates. Come on, girls.
Lecture?
Sorry?
Lecture?
Lectures? No, I'm talking about different topics. English is one of them. How do you call English in your program? Because the program is all the master's program, the master you are doing, okay? The master's program. But that program includes different
Subjects, I don't know.
subjects. That's right, subjects. Sorry. That's the word. Different subjects. Different subjects. And please, another false friend, don't confuse it with this word. Many students use the word signature when they want to say they mean subjects. And signature has nothing to do with subjects. Yeah. So you can study a lot of different subjects at this university. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, here you can study a lot of different subjects at this university. You can also say courses, but there we have to change the verb. You can study a course. How do you say if you use the word course?
Do.
Sorry?
Do? You can do?
You
Take.
can take. You can take a lot of different courses at this university, okay? Good, let's see number 4. Who can do number 4?
Me.
Tracy.
I got some good grades in my continuous assessment this term.
Okay, some good grades. This is one. Another possibility, another synonym.
Marks.
Marks. Right. Normally grades in American English means notas. In British English is marks, not grades. Okay, but it's the same. Okay, good. Let's see number 5. Who can do number 5?
I do.
Okay.
She's a teacher in a primary school.
She's a teacher in a primary school, right? Number 6. Who can do number 6?
Me or Andrea, if she wants.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
He gave an interesting 45-minute conference on Goethe, and I put he attended an interesting 45-minute conference on Goethe.
Sorry, he gave an interesting 45-minute what?
Conference.
No, but that is the original one.
See,
Yes.
and I said he attended an interesting.
Yeah, but there we change the meaning completely.
I put he helped.
I
think
put
the problem is not in the verb.
it's conference.
The problem is conference.
It's lecture.
What's the correct word?
Lecture.
Lecture. Right. Lecture. What's the difference between both?
I read conference is something is like, I don't know, both are fun, for example, for Harry Potter, and we go to a conference because we have similar things in common.
Okay, but normally a conference is something that is about a certain topic, yes, but it's a meeting of people with the same interest, but it usually lasts for several days. I mean, more than one day, yeah? And lecture is something that normally is shorter, yeah? And that is not necessarily at the university, maybe in an institute, somewhere else, yeah? But it's shorter than. Another word for professor, I don't think it's said here. You can, in Britain, when you talk about teachers working at the university, teaching at the university, are called professors or lecturers. Yes, both words. Okay, let's see number 7. Who can do number 7? Muriel?
The problem is in degree.
Exactly.
Because
What's
a degree
I'm sorry?
is diploma.
Okay, why is it wrong to use degree in that sentence?
I read that degree is only in the university.
Exactly.
And he is for a private college.
Exactly. So she got a diploma. Right. Very good. Very good, girls. Okay. Any questions, any comments about this exercise? No? Okay, let's go to the last one, 39.4, where you had to, what questions could you ask to get these answers? Okay. Okay. Let's see number 1. Who can do number 1?
Me?
Who is me? Tracy.
No, they, sorry.
No, just read the question, please.
Did they get a scholarship?
Be careful, Tracy. Look at the answer.
David?
The question is, the answer is in present, first of all. Secondly, they is very ambiguous in a question. Do they who? How can you make a proper question in order to receive that answer? Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay. The students get a scholarship.
Can you repeat the question, please?
The students get a scholarship.
But that is not a question, that is a statement. Yes. That is an affirmative sentence.
Can I make it with do?
Yeah, that sounds much better.
Do the students get a scholarship?
Okay. Do the students in your country, in order to make it more, more logical. Do the students in your country get a scholarship to study? Something like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's see, Muriel and Andrea, do you have another question for that or no?
I put, do students get a grant?
Sorry, do students get a grant? Okay, the same. Do students in your country, in your, I don't know, in your university, give it a context in a way. Okay, good. Let's see the second question. Who can do the second question?
I put, what is the difference between a polytechnic and university?
What is the difference between a polytechnic and a university?
A university.
Okay, right. That's correct. Number 3. Who can do number 3, Andrea?
What is preschool about?
What is preschool about? Okay, could be. Yeah. Does anybody have a different question for that answer? Tracy?
What the kids do at play school?
Sorry, again, please.
What the kids do at play school?
What do kids do
What
at the play school?
What?
Yeah. Remember that you have to use auxiliaries when you make questions. Okay. What do kids do at play school? Okay, right.
I put, what do learn children in a nursery?
Sorry, again?
What do learn children in a nursery?
No, what do children learn?
Yeah.
Auxiliary, subject, verb. Sorry, did I am a little bit too loony. I can't remember. Did I upload a PowerPoint for you in grammar? No? No? I was sure I had given to you. Okay, never mind. I will, okay, we're going to finish this and then I'm going to upload it. Okay. Yeah, sorry, can you repeat the question, Muriel, please? What do?
3 or?
Yes, please. The question, I mean, the last question.
What do children learn in a nursery?
Yeah. What do children learn at the play school, at preschool? Okay. Good. Let's see number 4. Who can do number 4?
Me.
Okay.
4. What did you want? Why did you want to go to college?
Why did you want to go to college? Okay, could be. Why did you want to go to a teacher training college, to be more specific? Yeah. Okay, another question for the same answer.
Why do you want to go a teacher training college?
Okay, the same, yeah. Okay, number 5. Who can do number 5?
No.
I put
Andrea?
until what age do kids study in secondary school?
Again, please.
Until what age do kids study in secondary school?
Yeah, okay. Okay. There is a better, perhaps not better, but it's, I mean, another question where you can incorporate the same vocabulary you studied in the previous page. Does anybody have a different question? I mean, not different, but in a different way. There is an expression to ask about the age you finish school.
School living.
Yeah. A school living age. Andrea, it doesn't mean that your sentence is wrong, it's correct. But this vocabulary is more sophisticated. That's the only, okay? So what's the school living age? Sorry. Okay, what's the school living age in your country now, for example? Yeah, okay, good. Let's see number 6. Who can do number 6?
Why do you look tired?
Muriel, can you repeat it, please?
Why do you look tired?
Why do you look tired? Okay, okay, here we have different possibilities. That is one. Does anybody have a different one?
I have, you look
Tracy?
tired.
I'm sorry?
You look tired. Did you get a good sleep?
Did you get a good sleep? Good. Any other one? What have you been doing? For example, okay? Let's see number 7. We're going to do number 7.
I put, do you get marks in your classes?
Do you get marks?
In your classes?
No, in your classes, in your exams, because that's a mark. I mean, yeah. Okay, that's correct. Okay, and finally, number 8. Who can do number 8?
I put,
Andrea?
why did you miss school? Did you fall asleep?
Why did you
Miss school.
Why did you miss school?
Did you fall asleep?
Sorry, I don't understand. Why did you miss school if you?
Did you fall asleep?
Did.
I don't understand. Why did you miss school if you fall asleep? I don't know if I got you right, Andrea.
Did you fall asleep?
Can you repeat it, please?
It was, I have a sign at work. It was, why did you miss school? And another question, did you fall asleep?
Ah, okay, yeah. Did you fall asleep? ¿Te quedaste dormido? ¿Esa es la idea? And that's why you didn't go to school or to classes. That is more or less the idea. How do you say, because did you fall asleep? Dormiste. But I understand, I mean, I assumed that you meant te quedaste dormido y se te pasó la hora. Something like that, no? How do you say that in English? When you have to wake up and get up at 7 and then you didn't hear the alarm? How do you say that? Me pasé de largo durmiendo, that sería. Oh, oversleep. So, why did you miss school or did you miss classes? Did you oversleep? Yeah, that is, okay, good. Let's see, does anybody have a different question for that answer?
I put, why do you don't go to class yesterday?
Why? Sorry, Muriel.
Why do you not go to class yesterday?
But yesterday is the past, so you can use do.
Yeah.
So
Today.
okay, but anyways, because you didn't go to school anyway. So why didn't you go to school? Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you say perder clase? I mean, yeah, perder una
Skip
clase.
classes?
Sorry?
Skip classes?
Skip classes. Why did you skip classes? Yeah, right. Okay, good. That's all the homework. I know I don't know if you did that, but this was at the very end, the follow-up. Did you do it or not?
Yeah.
Yes? Here we have different words used in the USA and Britain, right? And the idea was to see the different meanings. High school, how do you say that in British English?
Secondary.
Secondary school. College in American, in British English? You used
High
it.
school.
Sorry, Muriel?
Higher school.
Higher school or further education. Okay.
Oh.
Let's see then sophomore in American English. Anybody?
I know it is second year student from college.
Second year college student. That's it. Second year.
Okay.
And graduate school in American English, what is it in British English?
No, I don't remember.
Is where you study for further degrees, universities. I mean, where you study masters or
Degree.
PhD. Okay. Good. Okay, talking. Well, here you have, I mean, besides this vocabulary that is so different from British and American English, but here you have some vocabulary related to studies that you're supposed to use it in your daily activities because you're involved in that topic. Okay. Good. Well, let me go to this PowerPoint that I told you about. Wait a minute. Let me go to, give me a second because I will upload it from, wait. I think wait. No, it's here. Okay. Please go to your cursos material docente, basic patterns of grammar. Okay. here there are things that I'm sure that you know, but I think that you better have it in a formula like algebra or something like that. Okay? Let me. Okay. In English, we have 3 basic patterns of English grammar. Okay? They are one for the affirmative sentences, the second one for interrogative sentences or questions, and the last one for negative sentences. These 3 patterns are the same. I mean, there are some changes, but the order of the pattern is the same for all the tenses, okay? Let's see what happens with the affirmative sentences. Here we have a subject. I mean, I'm going to explain that. Sujeto, verb and complement. What information do you include in the subject? The information is what or who did an action, does an action, okay? The verb is the action. And the information you must include in the complement is what, to or for whom, how, where, and when. And this is the order that you normally use. I mean, this is, if you follow this pattern, you cannot make mistakes, grammar mistakes. Okay? Examples. Following this. Subject, they. Action, bought. What did they buy? Part of the complement, a new bicycle. To or for whom? For their child. How did they buy the bicycle? On credit. Where did they buy it? At the department store. When did they buy it? Yesterday morning. Yes? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Any questions about it? No? Okay.
No.
Let's go to questions. Basically, it's the same pattern, except that you have a word called auxiliary. This auxiliary is always to the left of the subject, right? This auxiliary will change depending on the subject and depending on if it is present or past or future or other tenses. But the location, the position in the sentence is always there. Yeah? So you can never put the auxiliary together with the verb, or you cannot make questions without auxiliaries. In this sentence, the sentence was in the past. So the auxiliary is did, as you know. So did they buy a bicycle for their child in the department store yesterday morning? Yes. Finally, we have the negative sentences where you keep the same pattern, except that after you have subject plus the auxiliary plus the word not plus the verb plus the complement. So they didn't buy a bicycle for their child at the department store for their child yesterday morning. There are very few exceptions to this rule. Okay? What are actually there are 3 exceptions. Does anybody know any exception to these rules?
No.
I'm sure you do. Let's see, okay, let's see the first exception. I'm going to use, I'm sorry, come on. Sorry, wait. I don't know, wait, I'm not very good at using PowerPoint, so excuse me for the basic PowerPoint, but as I don't have to do this normally, I want to write here. Okay, here. Let's see exceptions. For example, when you give instructions, you say, come in, for example. In that case, you don't use subjects. just the verb, yeah? The verb and part of the complement. If you say, I don't know, if you put a negative coming, don't shout, please, for example. These are instructions, okay? And you don't use subject, yeah? That is the first exception. The second exception is when you use the structure there is, or there are, or there will be, yeah? I don't know, there is an accident, I don't know. In that case, you can see that the subject, we can say, is not at the beginning, is in the middle of the sentence. There is an accident. There are many people in the street. There are many people in the street. So there you have that the subject is not at the beginning of the sentence, okay? Finally, the third exception is after some words. For example, when you use words like hardly any people came to the meeting, I don't know. Yeah, you don't say people, hardly any, no, hardly any people. Or when you say they don't, I don't know, they don't speak German, nor, this is more complicated, huh? Nor do they speak Spanish, I don't know. Yeah, these are the three exceptions. There are some other expressions that require a change. These examples, this case, the third case is very advanced grammar, okay? But there is a possibility in this type of structures where you have to invert the order, yeah? Another, not only did they speak, I don't know, Chinese, but also, I don't know, Polish, whatever. Okay, some structures. Do you understand it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Any questions about this?
Yeah. In
Tell
the
me.
second one, there is an accident. The subject is the accident?
Yes. Yes. When you want to know what the subject is, you must ask the verb, what or who. In this case, there is an accident. What is there? An accident. So that is a subject. There are many people in the street. What are there? Many people. Yes. In the other examples, sorry. In the other examples, if you go to this one, no, sorry, this one. If you are, here you have what and who. Bought. Who bought? They. What did they buy? That is a complement, a new bicycle. Yes?
Okay.
Any other question?
No.
No more questions? It's not complicated, it's easy, but you have to remember that. Keep that in mind, okay? Good. Well, according to my notes, you had to well, never mind. For next class, I will ask you to do the other homework that was about the video, but you don't have to watch the video for that. Okay, Covadonga? You have to, wait a minute, has to do with the, has to do with expressions. Where is it? Wait. I have so many files open that I cannot find. Let me close some of them to find it. Okay. This is the one I asked you to. This is something that is vocabulary work. So the idea is there are idioms, expressions, okay? And these metaphors, idioms, proverbs, fixed expressions, right, include the word home. That is the topic of this lesson, okay? So the idea is that you have 3 columns, A, B, and C. A is the first part of the sentence. B is the second part, and you have to match both parts. And then you have to match with the meaning of that expression, okay? Do you understand it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I will ask you to do that for next class. This is, I mean, something, you need a good dictionary, that's it, nothing else, okay? Well, now we're going to finish this video about...
Excuse me, teacher,
sorry?
what is the name of the word? Because I can find it in...
It's not in the web.
cursos. Ah, where is?
It's in material docente.
No, I think
No?
so.
No, isn't it?
No.
Are you sure?
I have 4 documents.
Live from London? Ah,
No. There's no plot.
sorry, was not, I didn't,
Mm.
sorry. Sorry, yeah. When I told you that I am very absent-minded, it's true. I am very absent-minded. Okay. Let me see, let me check, why didn't I publish it? Wait. Oh, here it is. Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah. You were totally right. Covadonga, you will never find it because it was not published, so impossible to find it. Okay. So please, material docente, live from London. That's the name, okay? Okay. Okay, so what you are going to do now is to watch the video once again for the last time, and I will ask you to try to fill in the blanks with some specific words, right? Following, I mean, these 5 people. It's only 1 sentence per person. Do you understand it?
No. Can you repeat?
Yes, you are going to watch the video once again. So while watching it, I will ask you to pay attention to these sentences said by these people and complete the sentences according to what the people say, according to the video, okay? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
You correct? Okay, can we, wait a minute, let me find the video. Okay. Here we go.
Welcome to Live from London. Today we're in King's Cross talking to people about their home. Can you describe your home to us?
I live in a one-bed place with a nice kind of open-plan living room kitchen with my girlfriend. It's really cosy, and we've got lots of art up there, and we buy lots of things when we're on holidays, like different cups and things. And it's a cozy little place, so we really like it.
So I live in an apartment with really quite the top apartment with a great view. So like really nice views of like storms and things coming through. Very simple, not very big, 2 bedrooms. Just comfy, homey.
I live in a detached house in a village, and it's got 3 bedrooms and a back garden and living room and conservatory. Yeah.
It's a very small flat. It's 80 meters square, and I live with my cousin, and we have a small kitchen that is in the same place as the living room, and just 2 rooms, 2 bedrooms. Yes, very simple.
What do you like about it? What don't you like about it?
I like that it's cozy. I like that we've customized it with all our own personal art, stuff we've done ourselves. It could be a little bit bigger maybe, but I guess that's London, isn't it? You never really can have a mansion in London.
Well, I like that being in a small place, I can be very comfortable there. But I would prefer to have a courtyard or something like that, to have a small garden.
I really love the view, some great sunsets from that side as well. Probably what I don't like is that if someone had just not built one building there, I'd be able to see the beach and the sea, but I can't quite see that from the window.
I love the view, so I've got a view of hills and lots of lovely evergreen trees, and yeah. I don't like how far away it is from the city though. Yeah, it's good for travel.
What would be your dream home?
My dream home would be sort of the home I live in, but if it was mine and I could do what I wanted to it and make it nicer, because it's close to the seaside, and it's in a lovely little street of terraced houses and close to independent shops, and I can cycle to work and back. So yeah, I think that would be my dream home.
My dream home would be probably in the mountains in Scotland, kind of cosy cottage with my girlfriend, with access to all the Munros and things, the mountains up there. That would be nice.
I would probably love somewhere with like great windows, great aspect, ideally on looking out at the sea, but just beautiful scenery I think would be lovely.
Oh, that's difficult. I kind of like to have 2 homes, one in London and one probably in the country.
My dream home, be living here in a very huge apartment.
Okay, could you complete it?
So.
Sorry? Could you?
Not very much.
Not very much?
No,
Let's
complete.
Do you want to watch it again, or do you want?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Well, for me, yes.
Yes, okay. Where is it?
They speak very fast.
Yeah, they do. And there are different accents, it's the thing. I think that's the most difficult part. Wait. Let me close here. Okay.
Welcome to Live from London. Today we're in King's Cross talking to people about their home. Can you describe your home to us?
I live in a one-bed place with a nice kind of open-plan living room kitchen with my girlfriend. It's really cozy, and we've got lots of art up there, We buy lots of things when we're on holidays, like different cups and things, and it's a cozy little place, so we really like it.
So I live in an apartment with really quite the top apartment with a great view. So like really nice views of like storms and things coming through. Very simple, not very big. 2 bedrooms. Just comfy, homey.
I live in a detached house in a village, and it's got 3 bedrooms and a back garden and living room and conservatory. Yeah.
It's a very small flat. It's 80 meters square, and I live with my cousin, and we have a small kitchen that is in the same place as the living room, and just 2 rooms, 2 bedrooms. Yes, very simple.
What do you like about it? What don't you like about it?
I like that it's cozy. I like that we've customized it with all our own personal art, stuff we've done ourselves. It could be a little bit bigger maybe, but I guess that's London, isn't it? You never really can have a mansion in London.
Well, I like that being in a small place, I can be very comfortable there. But I would prefer to have a courtyard or something like that, to have a small garden.
I really love the view, some great sunsets from that side as well. Probably what I don't like is that if someone had just not built one building there, I'd be able to see the beach and the sea, but I can't quite see that from the window.
I love the view. So I've got a view of hills and lots of lovely evergreen trees, and yeah. I don't like how far away it is from the city though. Yes, but for travel.
What would be your dream home?
My dream home would be sort of the home I live in, but if it was mine and I could do what I wanted to it and make it nicer, because it's close to the seaside, and it's in a lovely little street of terraced houses and close to independent shops, and I can cycle to work and back. So yeah, I think that would be my dream home.
My dream home would be probably in the mountains in Scotland, kind of cosy cottage with my girlfriend, with access to all the Munros and things, the mountains up there. That would be nice.
I would probably love somewhere with like great windows, great aspect, ideally on looking out at the sea, but just beautiful scenery I think would be lovely.
Oh, that's difficult. I kind of like to have 2 homes, one in London and one probably in the country.
My dream home, be living here in a very huge apartment.
Okay. Could you do it better now?
Kind of.
Kind of? Okay. Kind of. Okay, let's see the first one. Go along. Edwin.
Okay, I live in a 1-bed place.
Uh-huh.
And,
That's correct. Can you finish it, please?
No, I couldn't understand. The next one.
The next one. Okay, it's a 1-bed place. That's correct. Oop. 1-bed place, yes. With a nice kind of, Muriel, can you complete it?
Open place, living room.
Open place?
Yeah.
Not exactly, but you're close. Okay, the second part is open plan.
Oh.
Open plan living room. I mean, no walls. That's a living room kitchen, you see. Okay, let's see Rachel. Andrea?
I live in a village house.
No. Well, she lives in a village, but that is not the type of house. She is it more specific about the type of house?
Detached house.
Detached house. What is a detached house?
Without another house beside the house, I think.
Yeah. Let's see. I think the best way to understand this is to look up for pictures of that. images. Yeah. Completely, I mean, you don't have another house, another house on the right or another house on the left, right? They are completely independent. How do you call the other type of houses where you have another house at each side?
Like pair?
No, it's using the same, wait.
Detached.
Attached.
Attached.
Attached houses. Well, houses. Well, if you have two houses, one on each side is attached houses. If you have only on one side is a semi-detached house. Yes, so there are three possibilities. In this case, it's a detached house. Okay. Let's see, Nuria. Who can, Tracy?
Okay. I will prefer to have a courtyard.
Right, good. A courtyard. What is a courtyard?
It's the space out of the house where people can stay and play and be the dogs.
Exactly. Is in the open air, in open space. Right, patio.
Yeah.
Right, good. Let's see, Rosalind. Who can do Rosalind? Uriel, can you?
I'm not sure, but
Okay.
no, I can, no, it sounds like terror, something like that.
Something like, but it's not terror exactly, but okay.
Yeah. I know it's not the word, but something like that.
Coalonga?
Terrace house?
I'm sorry?
Terrace?
Close.
I put tourist.
All of you, heard the first word.
Terrace?
Terrace. What is a terrace house?
It's like, I don't know, my sister's house.
Let's see. Sometimes we don't have it. We don't know the translation for that because we don't have it. This is a terrace. These are terrace houses. I don't know actually the name in Spanish. Let's see the translation de vivienda alzada, but it's different. Una hilera de casas, de casas iguales. Yes. Yes, because the other one, attached doesn't mean that it's long. There are many of them. Attached houses. Pegado, no. How do we say in Spanish?
Pareada.
Pareada. Semi-pareada, pareada o, en español, aislada, ¿será?
Aislada.
Aislada, I see. Okay, but terrace houses, I don't know how to say that in Spanish.
Como...
Usual in Britain, in Europe, I would say, it's very usual. But I don't know the name in Spanish.
Como una villa, ¿no?
No, they're not. They can be in the city center, but they are, yeah, it's, I don't know actually the name. This is very typical in England, yes. I don't know, terrace houses. Well, never mind the name in Spanish. The thing is that you know what it is in English, okay? I am not for you. I am not the person to teach you Spanish.
Creo, teacher, I think it's casa en hilera.
¿Casa en hilera?
Se refiere a que todas las casas son iguales.
Y están en la misma vereda.
Claro.
Unidas una con otra.
La descripción es que cada una de las unidades de vivienda al menos comparte una pared a la casa contigua.
Pero no, sí, pero a la diferencia con un attached sería que no es una casa, no son dos casas, son muchas, varias. Para distinguirla de un
Sí.
attached houses, donde pueden ser dos o tres, pero no una vereda completa, una calle completa. Well, we're going to, at least you know what it is. That's important thing. Okay. Well, let's, now I would like you to talk about it. I mean, I would like you to answer the same questions that the people in the video did. Okay, there were 3 questions that they were asked. Okay, can you describe your home? What do you like about your home? And what don't you like about your home? And what would your dream home be? Yes? So, who would like to start? Tracy, would you? Tracy Chapman. Every time I call you, I remember Tracy Chapman. Okay. Like Tracy Chapman or no? Or is
my what?
Your parents? Your mom, your dad? And
no, they don't know her.
Ah, okay. Nothing to do with Tracy Chapman.
No, it was because a movie.
Ah, okay. Okay, yeah. I thought it was Tracy Chapman.
I wish.
Okay. Tracy, would you like to start?
Okay.
Can you describe your home?
Okay. I live in an apartment with 2 bedrooms and an open plan. Living room, kitchen, with 2 restrooms.
Okay.
2 baths.
Sorry?
And that's all. 2 restrooms, and it has a full balcony.
Okay.
Through the whole apartment.
Okay. Which floor do you live on?
5th floor.
On the 5th floor. Okay. What do you like about it?
I like the area very much because it's a residential area.
Okay.
There's a lot of houses and buildings with parks, but you can walk like 10 or 15 minutes and you get to a lot of restaurants, and we have a mall and different hospitals.
Okay. And what don't you like about it?
It's a little bit small, but I'm comfortable. And I have never been in an apartment before, so it's new. With the neighbors so close to you, but it's okay.
It's okay. Okay. And finally, what would your dream home be?
I don't know, but okay, I'm going to just say something. I think a very big place on the south of Chile. I would like to live with my mother-in-law and father-in-law in a very big house. maybe in Puerto Varas.
Okay, but in the city or in the countryside?
No, countryside.
Ah, in the countryside, in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Good. Let's see, Coalonga. What about you? Can you describe your home?
Yes, I live in a flat in the 10th floor. It's there is 3 rooms, and in one room dreams the 2 kids. The other room is the play room, and the other one is my room. We have 2 bathrooms, a very cozy kitchen. I really like to cook, so it's one of the parts of the house that I like. It's very sunny. I don't know. Yeah, it's like a very sunny apartment.
Funny?
I mean, a lot of light, natural light.
Oh, okay. So it's a very well lighted.
Yes, not sunny.
Well lighted
Well lighted.
Well lighted one. Okay. What do you like about it? Well, you already said it, but
yes,
you think
and I like the place where it is, because we have a lot of convenience stores and natural stores, and where you can buy the grocery and fruits, vegetables, bread.
Okay.
So it's easy to eat with the kids. They go out with the bicycle, and well, that's a good plan.
And what don't you like about it?
There is a lot of old people in the building, so they are very exaggerate. What is the word?
Exaggerated?
Yes, with the noises that the kids, oh please, the kids don't run, or they are jumping, so please don't make noise.
Which floor do you live on?
10.
Ah, yeah.
So we need more young and neighbors.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And what would your dream home be?
We would like to live in the south, in Chile, but in the south. Actually, it's our plan with my husband.
Okay.
We bought a place.
A piece of land?
Yes, a piece of land in Pucón.
Okay.
Yes. So we are thinking go there maybe in 2 years when Santiago have to start the college, the school. Yeah.
To go there, to move there.
Yeah, we go there.
But have you already started, building a house?
No, not yet. Maybe it's not so easy, because we have to find a job first. And but we are planning to go there in maybe 2 years, maybe 3, maybe 4. Yes, in 2 years.
You're planning to go there, to move in there?
Yes, to move there in 2 years.
Okay. Okay, good. Pucón is very beautiful.
Yes.
Yes. Well, the south is very beautiful. Okay, good. Let's see, Muriel, what about you?
Primero le voy a decir que Andrea me dijo que se había tenido que salir porque tenía que volver al trabajo.
Okay.
Por si acaso.
Okay.
Okay. My home.
Can you describe your home? Yeah.
My house is attached to another house. It has 3 floors.
3.
3.
Okay.
It's a I don't know how to say, like a tall house, but
Narrow.
Narrow. Yeah.
Narrow. Yeah.
It has three bedrooms, a kitchen, dining room, and a restroom. I have a garden and a backyard, courtyard.
Front yard?
A front yard and a backyard.
Okay.
And
that's it.
all.
What do you like about your house?
I live next to my parents. They are my neighbor.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
It's a quiet place, and I live very close to the highway and near to a shopping place.
Yeah. Okay. And you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what don't you like about it?
My back neighbor are a bit noisy.
Your neighbors, okay, at the
On the
back,
back.
okay? Yeah, they are noisy.
Yes, very noisy. and the house is very cold.
It's very cold.
Yeah.
Okay, where is it?
No, in Santiago, Huachuraba.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was, yeah, okay. So it's very cold.
Yes.
Does it depend on the orientation of the house?
Yes, and the house have a modificada.
Change, I mean, it has been modified.
Yeah, so the wind.
The wind blows.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what would your dream home be?
I will like have a more warm place.
A warmer place.
A warm place. Yeah. Bigger window to have a natural light.
Okay. Okay. In the same place, in the same area?
I like the house. It's a big house, but it's cold. And
cold.
Yeah, very cold. And so
yeah. Okay. Okay, Muriel. Very good. Okay, shall we have a break now? 15 minutes and then we return?
Okay.
Okay. We're going to continue talking about this. I mean, we're going to make descriptions of places. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, 15 more minutes. See you. Is it time already?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Usually I write the time, but I forgot it to do it today, so I'm not sure. Is it time or not? Muriel?
I think so.
You think so? Is it time already?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so as I told you, we're going to continue with description. Sorry, but before going on, I think wait a minute. Wait. So where is it? Wait. Okay, I uploaded the video related to long words because I would like to make some corrections of your speech, I mean, description of homes. Be careful with long words. This word, let me write it. This is one of these long words that you have to shorten when pronouncing it. So it's comfortable. Remember that. Did you watch the video?
Yes.
Yes. Like Catholic, like chocolate, it's always on the first syllable, so comfortable. That means that the second O practically disappears, okay? The same with the word vegetables. The key point, I think, is to be careful where you stress the word, just the first syllable, vegetables. If you put that stress correctly, the rest will be natural, okay? Vegetables. Okay, remember when you talk about, well, the second link that I uploaded has to do with prepositions, right? And one of them is the preposition you use when you talk about surfaces, okay? Like tables, like islands, like coast, you say on. And the same thing when you talk about floors. I live on the second floor. You live on the 5th floor, on the floor, okay? And the other thing has to do with comparative. We haven't studied comparatives yet, but we're going to review it. But I'm sure that you already know that, but I would like to remember when you talk about, I mean, you use short words like, I don't know, long, for example, and you want to make the comparative form when the word is short, you put ER, you say longer, bigger, shorter, etc. And when the word has more than 2 syllables, I mean 2 syllables, over 2 syllables, use like, I don't know, beautiful. You say, you put the word more, right? More beautiful. Yeah, more beautiful. Those are the 2 ways to make, so be careful not to mix them. Your neighbors should be younger, Coalonga. Younger, okay? No more young, because that's a combination of the 2 ways. Okay? Any comment or question about it? No? Okay. Okay. Let's go to your cursos, material docente. Wait, material docente.
Profe?
Yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The video at add in on.
Yeah.
Say at the weekend in Uke, but on the weekend in USA.
USA, yeah.
And what is the difference?
It's the same, but it's a matter of usage. Both are correct. You can say on the weekend or at the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same, for example, that, I don't know, in Spain, people say para aquí, cuando venía para aquí. And in America, we say para acá, cuando venía para acá. Both are correct because it's the usage is the one that makes it, I mean, usable or not usable. Yep. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Well, please go to your cursos and your neighborhood. That's okay. Here we have 3 different files. I will ask you to download your neighborhood 1, please. I know, but it is wait. It is in I mean, it's a zip file. So, well. We're going to start with number 1. Okay. Well, in your previous description, you already said something about your neighborhoods. I mean, you made a general comment about your neighborhood. Okay, here we're going to analyze different neighborhoods and we're going to see some vocabulary, okay? Let's see. We're going to be more specific about our description, okay? Here we have some vocabulary, right? My neighborhood. This is a kind of diagram, okay? Places to visit, accommodation, the adjectives and other. We're going to review the vocabulary you have in the table, I mean, inside this table, right? And you're going to classify it according to these 4 topics, okay? Places to see or to visit, accommodation, adjectives, and others. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's have a look at it and then we can talk about it, okay? Okay? Okay. Let's see the first one, places to see or visit. Who can do that?
Museum.
Museum. Okay, museum. Another one?
Bar.
Very good.
Park.
Sorry?
Park.
Park. So we have museum, bar, and park. Good. Let's see accommodation. What's the meaning of accommodation in Spanish?
The kind of the house you live, the home you have.
I'm sorry?
The kind of home you have?
No.
There's a place where you can sleep.
Exactly. Exactly. A place, I mean, places where you can sleep in. right? Alojamiento, that's the meaning. Be careful with the spelling of this word because it has double C and double M, okay? Good. Let's see what are the words associated with accommodation.
House.
House. Another one?
Flat.
Flat. Good. Can you give me a synonym of flat?
Apartment.
Apartment. Okay, good. What else?
Hall of residence.
Hall of residences. What is that?
I don't know.
You don't know. So why did you associate with accommodation?
Case residences.
Ah, okay. Because of the word. But a hall of residence actually is like it's a place.
Hall is a like a room.
But it's not only one room. A hall of residence is a building where you have different rooms to rent.
Okay.
Yeah, and you share bathrooms sometimes, showers, and kitchens. Yeah?
Maybe like a cité?
No.
Ah.
It's like pension, something like that. Normally, halls of residence are associated with students. Not necessarily students, but most of the people going to halls of residences are students. So you rent a room and you have to share some facilities. Yeah.
And what is the difference with just residence?
With what?
With just residence, no hall of residence. I mean, what is the difference?
Sorry, I don't understand the other word. Can you write it in the chat?
Residence.
Ah, with the word residence.
Yes, just say residence.
Ah, just no, but that's another thing. Residence is how can we say that? I don't know. Let me see the. I don't know. Wait. What's the meaning of residence? I mean,
resident is more like an.
It's like the action, no? I mean, like a place is.
No, it's more like a hotel, like a more
fancy. Oh no.
Home is a synonym of. Let's see more than the translation. I want to see the definition of residence. The place, especially the house in which a person lives or resides. Well, the act or fact of residing, yeah. The status of a legal resident. I mean, yeah, when you are an immigrant. In Spanish, this is same residency. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's not a hall of residence is different. A hall of residence normally is a place. Oh, sorry. Wait. A hall of residence is usually this hall of residence belongs to, I don't know, to a university, to a college. Some of the times they belong to a specific institutions. Like, for example, I used to live in one in England, and it belonged to the Lutheran Church. So it depends. I think that in Spanish should be something like pensión de estudiantes, something like that.
O como un hostal, o no tampoco.
No. Well, there are some similarities, but in a hostel, you are supposed to spend short periods. In a hall of residence, you can live for years, for months. Normally, these are places where normally during the period of classes, they are full because most of them are students. And on summer holidays or Christmas holidays, they are empty. Because students are on holidays. So even though it's not a requirement to be a student, most of their users are students. And of course, they are cheaper than than hotels or cheaper than other places, right? You cook your own food. They clean your room once a week, and they wash your bed clothes. Yes, that's the way it works. Do you understand it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So that was it. Let's see adjectives. Anyone?
Busy.
Busy, right?
Quiet.
Quiet, good.
And I'm not sure about lively.
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 You're right. Lively is an adjective. What's the meaning of lively? What do you understand for that? Or can you give me a synonym of lively?
Like active.
Active?
Mm-hmm.
In what sense?
I don't know, como like energetic.
Okay, energetic could be, yeah. Full of life.
Yeah, full of life.
Yeah. Right. Can you give me the opposite of lively?
Sad.
Sorry?
Could be sad.
Not exactly. Sad is the opposite of happy. But for example, if you talk about a lively place, what could be the opposite of a lively place?
Boring.
Okay, boring can be as an opposite. Any other one?
Quiet.
Dull.
Dull. Yeah. Boring could be boring, would be dull. Yeah. There was another one. Somebody said another one.
Quiet. I say quiet, but I'm not sure.
Quiet. Yeah, could be, even though quiet is not a synonym of dull or boring necessarily. Do you understand that? I would say there is a slight difference because it can be quiet but not boring. Yeah. Yeah, I would say dull or boring could be more the opposite. Okay. Well, and let's see the words in the other. I mean, including other.
Traffic.
Traffic, good. Any other word?
People.
Neighbors.
Sorry?
People.
People, okay. One more.
Neighbors.
Neighbors, right, good. Okie dokie. Well, here we are going to, I will ask you to listen to somebody describing the neighborhood, okay? I will ask you to concentrate on, try to get as much as you can, okay? Wait a minute, let me find here it is. Okay.
Practice your pronunciation.
Sorry.
Listen.
No, sorry. You know that I mean, in my free time, I try to look for different material for classes, and you can't imagine how many files I open. Let me find it. Here it is.
I live in Hackney, which is an area in East London. I live in a flat just opposite Hackney Central Tube Station. Hackney is a nice place. It's quite residential. I mean, there are lots of houses and not many tall buildings like skyscrapers or anything. It feels more like a small town really, but it's not far from London city centre. Lots of people live in Hackney but work in central London. They choose to live here because it's cheaper than living in the centre, and the transport links are good. You can get to central London on the bus or underground in about 20 minutes. Plus you can cycle along the canal to other parts of the city. Camden's not far. Anyway, there are lots of things to do in Hackney. The high street is lively in the evening and at the weekend. There are plenty of good bars and restaurants there, but you know, they're London prices. It's over £6 a pint these days. Unbelievable. Apart from pubs, there are a few good parks. Plus, there's also an outdoor swimming pool called London Fields Lido. I'm sure you're thinking that no one would want to swim outside in England, especially in winter, but don't worry, the pool's heated. I guess there are some downsides to living in Hackney. I mean, I feel like the area is quite safe, but a couple of my friends have had problems there. Like, one of them had their bike stolen from outside their flat. Still, that could happen anywhere really. It doesn't seem like crime is a big problem in the area. The traffic in Hackney is okay, even at rush hour, but parking is a problem. There aren't many parking spaces on our road. Plus, it's really expensive to park there. It's much more convenient to take public transport in the area or to cycle around. Overall, I'd recommend Hackney as a place to live. It's affordable compared to other parts of London, and it's got a good feel about it.
Okay, let's see something very general. What are the aspects that he talks about? I mean, about his neighborhood.
It's residential.
Residential, okay. What else?
Not many buildings around.
Okay.
And it's not far from the center, London center.
Okay, it's not far from the center. Okay.
The transporting is good.
Okay, the transport's good, good. What else?
Camden's not fair.
Camden is not far. What is Camden?
Another place, another city.
Exactly, yeah, good. Yeah.
They have good bar and restaurants and with not London price.
Okay, yeah, okay. London is one of the most expensive cities in Europe, okay?
There are a swimming pool that is heater.
Okay, very good. Very good. Would you like to listen to it once again?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and here we're going to discuss, the general, the good points and the bad points, okay?
I live in Hackney, which is an area in East London. I live in a flat just opposite Hackney Central Tube Station. Hackney is a nice place. It's quite residential. There are lots of houses and not many tall buildings like skyscrapers or anything. It feels more like a small town really, but it's not far from London city centre. Lots of people live in Hackney, but work in central London. They choose to live here because it's cheaper than living in the centre, and the transport links are good. You can get to central London on the bus or underground in about 20 minutes. Plus you can cycle along the canal to other parts of the city. Camden's not far. Anyway, there are lots of things to do in Hackney. The high street is lively in the evening and at the weekend. There are plenty of good bars and restaurants there, but you know, they're London prices. It's over £6 a pint these days. Unbelievable. Apart from pubs, there are a few good parks. Plus, there's also an outdoor swimming pool called London Fields Lido. I'm sure you're thinking that no one would want to swim outside in England, especially in winter, but don't worry, the pool's heated. I guess there are some downsides to living in Hackney. I feel like the area is quite safe, but a couple of my friends have had problems there. Like, one of them had their bike stolen from outside their flat. Still, that could happen anywhere really. It doesn't seem like crime is a big problem in the area. The traffic in Hackney is okay, even at rush hour, but parking is a problem. There aren't many parking spaces on our road. Plus, it's really expensive to park there. It's much more convenient to take public transport in the area or to cycle around. Overall, I'd recommend Hackney as a place to live. It's affordable compared to other parts of London, and it's got a good feel about it.
Okay. Okay. Let's see if we analyze the good points of living in this neighborhood. What are the good points, in his opinion?
It's cheaper than living in the center.
Okay, cheaper than living. Okay, good. What else?
Quite residential.
Quite residential, good.
Quite safe.
Okay, very good, quite safe.
Traffic is fine.
Sorry, traffic is fine, okay.
And it's living there is affordable.
Okay, here we have a word that, okay, is what does affordable mean? What's the meaning of affordable?
That you can pay the stuff for living there.
Yeah, I mean, the price is a price you can pay for it. Yeah, actually, this word affordable comes from the verb to afford. Yeah, when you say this is too expensive for me, I can't afford it. That means I cannot pay for it. Or the opposite, as he said, prices are affordable. Yeah, okay. What else? What other advantages does it have?
You already said that it was near the town, and you can take a bus that takes you 20 minutes to get to the city.
Okay.
And you can circle the canal.
You can cycle. Cycle along the canal, right? Good.
You have good restaurants.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And an outdoor swimming pool.
And there is a swimming pool also with warm water, heated swimming. Yes. Okay, good. Let's see, what about the disadvantages or the downsides?
Parking problem, because not many places on the road.
Okay, it's difficult to find parking spaces, okay? Yeah.
And it is expensive.
It's expensive. He gives an example. Did you get the example? Something that is unbelievable, he said. Did you get it?
Something about the rest after the restaurant.
Yeah, talking about bars.
I didn't get.
Yeah, he talked about a pint. You know a pint?
Beer.
A beer.
It's a pint is less than half a liter of beer. Yeah, I don't know exactly. It's an exact measure, but I don't know. A pint is mucho grande. Okay. Un chop chico is half a pint. Don't imagine that I drink. How can you imagine that? Don't imagine such a thing. Okay, half a pint in Chilean language would be un chop chico. Pint is un chop grande. Okay. And he said that it's over 6 quid. You know the word quid?
No.
Quid is, in England, quid is the same as a pound. But como luca is a slang word.
Okay.
So a pint for over 6 quids. That means 6 pounds. That means 6,000 pesos. A little bit more. Let me see. It's a little bit more. I think it's about 6,600 pesos. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's it. London is very expensive. Okay, so it's a expensive place. What else? What other downsides? That's the word he used. Downsides meaning negative aspects.
They have been having problems with some stolen bikes.
Yeah. So it's not as safe as it used to be, in a way. So it's unsafe sometimes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but he say crime is not a big problem.
Crime is not a big problem. Yeah. There have been some problems anyway. Yeah, he said.
Like the normal.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, all in all, analyzing good and bad points, what does he think about his neighborhood? Does he recommend it or?
Yeah, he said recommending the place, a good feel about it.
Yeah. Okay, right. Good. Okay, so let's talk about your neighborhoods. Yes. If you, let me see, if you go to, I'm going to adapt, I mean, the exercises here a bit, not to do it exactly the way it is shown on this photocopy, but I will ask you to, wait a minute. I want you to use, wait, this one. Sorry, not this one, the other one. Okay, I want you to go to, wait a minute, please. Okay, I want you to go to page 2. Where is page 2? Okay, here we have a table, okay? You're going to get prepared to describe your area, your neighborhood, okay? Here you have some, some points that I want you to include, but I want you to use some of the phrases that you listen to, okay? So the aspects are location, places in my area, adjectives describing my area, negative and positive things about my area, and an overall opinion about it. Okay? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Some seconds for you to think about it. And when you are ready, let me know, please.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody ready?
Almost.
No?
Not yet.
Okay. When you're ready, let me know, please.
I'm ready.
Ready? Okay. Let's see. Who is ready? Sorry.
Muriel.
Muriel? Okay. Please go ahead.
Okay, the location. I live in Huechuraba. It's a relative new place. Too many houses and buildings.
Not so fast. Don't worry.
Okay.
Not so fast. You live in Huechuraba, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a relative new place. Too many houses and buildings. It still have business buildings. It's not only residential.
You have stores.
No, like
commercial. No, sorry.
More bigger.
Business?
Yeah, but I don't know, like como empresas grandes.
Companies, big
companies.
companies.
Companies, yeah, companies. Companies buildings. And in my area are shopping, too many restaurants, bar, grocery, supermarket, and you can find anything. So you can go to drink a pint and do some bank stuff at the same time. It's a lively place. Lively place. And negative things. It's not a quiet place. We have some trouble with the crime. And this place, there's in this place they steal cars a lot.
Sorry, in this place?
Yeah, are so many stolen cars.
Okay.
People stole cars. Yeah. Steal. And the positive things, everything is near. In front of my place is a skate park. You're close to a highway, so you can go fast to another place in Santiago or out of Santiago. We don't have problem with the traffic, only in peak hours, like too many other places. So I recommend the place. It's a good place to live.
What about the distance? I mean, from that place to the city center, or to perhaps not the city center, but I mean to more I don't know, busier areas like the city center, for example.
Okay, for example, you are very close to the airport, 15 minutes in a car, but not too close to the center of Santiago.
Yeah. How long does it take you to get there?
I don't know. In highway is more fast, but it's more expensive too. If you take the public bus or the subway to probably go to the center of Santiago is 1 hour.
Okay. And what's about sorry.
No, in a car, like paying the highway, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. And what about the highway tolls? The toll is the peaje. I mean, yeah. So what about this? Is it expensive there?
Yeah, it's expensive because if you want to go to the, for example, to Providencia, to or near, you have to pay one toll, and probably it's one of the most expensive in Santiago.
Yeah. So that would be another downside of that place.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but in general?
In general, I think it's a good place. We usually call this place like a bubble because you have all here. So probably you don't have to go to to another place. If you need, I don't know, go to the doctor, you have a place here. Or if you go to the bank, you have a place here, and the shopping and the supermarket, everything is here.
Yeah, you are not supposed, I mean, it has been designed for you to do all your things in there. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is a relatively new place. Be careful with that. Relatively, well, a relatively new place. Okay. Okay. It's a relatively new place. In this place, se roban auto. That was the idea, right?
Yeah.
How can you say that? Well, yeah, people steal cars, yeah, but that's, you can, there are different ways of saying that. One is, well, in this place there are many cars stolen.
Okay.
Yeah. How else can you say? Does anybody know how to say that in a different way?
Cars has been stolen a lot.
Yeah, cars have been stolen. Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Or cars have been usually stolen or very frequently stolen. Yeah, okay. You travel by car, remember that. By car, by bus, by train, by subway, okay, always by.
Okay.
Means of transport is by, okay? And be careful with these two words. One is near, I mean, you live near your parents, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you wanted to say that the all the facilities are nearby. Facilities are nearby. Yeah, como en la cercanía. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good, Muriel. Okay. Who else can continue? Okay, Tracy.
Okay, I live at the north of Ñuñoa, 2 squares from Providencia. This is 20 minutes to the city center by bus. It is a residential area with the metro station to 5 blocks. And my university is to 25 minutes. About the places in my area, it has a lot of green areas. It has the Inés de Suárez Park and Barrio Italia, which has a lot of bars and restaurants, and it is 15 minutes away, and also Plaza Niña 20 minutes away. It has a supermarket, pharmacy 2 blocks away. And the negative things, well, I live in Manuel Montt. So it's a main street that's very busy and sometimes has a very heavy traffic. It's a very noisy street. If you have open windows. And some people have been having problems with the delivery guys because they say they are stealing.
Sorry, they are so what?
The people say that the delivery guys have been stolen cell phones from the people.
Sorry, I don't understand. They have been.
My neighbors said that the delivery guys like Uber or anything, have been stolen.
Stealing?
Stealing. Yeah,
Yeah.
stealing some cell phones from the people.
Stealing cell phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not that safe at night. And also the highway is not as close as we would like, because my parents and mother and father-in-law live nearby the highway, so that's very useful.
Near the highway. Sorry, what highway are you talking about?
Vespucio?
Yes, what highway are you talking about?
I don't understand the question, sorry.
You said the highway, I mean, your parents and parents-in-law live near the highway?
Yeah.
Which highway?
Vespucio?
Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got lost in the streets. Okay. Yeah.
And my overall opinion is that it's a very nice place to live as a young couple. And I also have seen older people that is very happy here.
Okay. Older people that are very happy here.
Yeah.
Are. Okay. Right. Okay. Be careful with one thing, Tracy. When you say my neighborhood or this area has a supermarket. In English, you don't say that properly. You say there is a supermarket. More than the area has a supermarket. Yes? There is an area, there is a shopping center in this area, in this street, in this neighborhood, right? More than it has. It's 20 minutes away, or it's 20 minutes far from the city center or far from whatever, okay? Be careful with that preposition. Okay, good, Tracy. Let's see, Covadonga, what about you?
Okay. I live in Las Condes, near to Apoquindo Avenue, quite close to Escuela Militar subway. So it's not a resident area, have many buildings, not too many houses. They have a very good connections because, well, I live by walking 2 minutes to the Apoquindo and maybe 10 minutes to the Escuela Militar station. So it's so I can go by subway to many places in a quite short time. There have a good pub and restaurant near, so we can go by walking. We don't need to use the car. The negative is it's little noisy because it's close to Apoquindo, so and I hear the bus and the trash bus. No, el camión de la basura.
Yeah, garbage truck. Yeah.
And the other negative things is they have just a few greens area, maybe el Parque Araucano, that's a big green area, but it's not so close to my home. So for take the kids to the parks and play with a place, it's difficult. So I have to take the car. And the positive is, well, the connection to all the city. The groceries that I have near, like the small supermarket and pharmacy stuff, and I think it's quite safety.
Quite safe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you would recommend the place?
Yeah, and in my overall opinion, I think it's a good place to live. Even if you don't have a car, it's better because you have the subway near. So yeah, it's a good place. I like it.
Okay, good. You have good subway stations, or many subway stations.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the subway.
Subway
Remember,
station.
you are not going to speak in Spanish. Okay, you have subway stations nearby. Make a difference when you say that there is a subway station near my apartment. Perfect. Near my place. Perfect. But there are some subway stations nearby. Do you understand the difference?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But there is a subway station near my home, not near to Covadonga. Be careful. Near is not near to, near only. Okay? Be careful with the pronunciation of this word. This word is pronounced area. Wait, area. Area. Different from the word area. I have no idea what it means, but it's used in music when you talk about opera. I don't know the meaning. I mean, I know in Spanish it's area, but I don't know the meaning of that. I don't know anything about music. But can you see the difference? Area. Yeah? Okay. I live 2 minutes to Apoquindo, from Apoquindo. From, I mean, taking Apoquindo as the starting point is from. That is from Apoquindo. I live 2 minutes from Apoquindo. Okay. There are many bars. There are. No, there have. There are. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
By walking, no, on foot. When you talk about means of transport, then you say by, but except for food, you say on foot. Do you understand it?
And by walking, where I can use by walking?
No.
Never?
Sounds strange.
Really?
Yes. You walk or you go somewhere on foot.
Okay.
You travel on foot, okay? Okay. I hear buses, okay? For take the kids to the park, I have to take the car. Yeah. First of all, for taking, be careful with that because that thing is incorporated in you, Covadonga. Be careful with that. You will have to pay special attention for that. When you use the word for and then you put a verb, you have to use ing. For taking, or the other option is to take children to the park, but not for take, okay? For take or to take children to the park, I must use the car, not take the car.
Okay.
Because you are thinking in Spanish, llevo el auto. But in English, I understand that you take the car the same as you take the children. And the idea is that you need the car, you must use the car to take the children, yeah? Groceries, be careful with the word groceries. Well, grocery in singular, groceries in plural. These are the products. You are talking about the grocery stores. Yeah, so that is a grocery store. Yeah.
Okay.
grocery stores. Okay. Okie dokie. So, so here we have 3 different places, 3 different parts of Santiago: Huechuraba, Providencia, Las Condes. Let's see, which area did you like? I don't know if you like, but do you think it was more attractive? Your place.
I really love Bolivia.
You're really in love with your place. Each one is in love with his or her own place. Okay.
I guess I like more Providencia,
Providencia?
because it's more center.
More central.
Yeah.
Central, you mean?
Yeah, more central.
Yeah. So it has easy access. Is that what you mean?
Like only if you use the public transport.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. How about the difficulty to describe your areas? Was it difficult to describe your area? How did you feel doing it?
No, I guess the problem is not find the word. I think I have the same problem if I use the Spanish.
Okay. Yeah. Is to find the word, the exact word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any other opinion about?
At the beginning, I thought it was going to be difficult, but later it wasn't, because there is so many areas, so it's easy to describe.
Okay. What about you, Kumalonga?
I think for me it's difficult to know the vocabulary. So that's, well, it's not difficult to explain, but found the word that say that I want to say. So I need to have more vocabulary.
Yeah, more specific. I would say that here you have to be, when you study a foreign language, you realize about your own language. I think you don't notice it, but you learn about your own language. And one of the things that you will learn, and everybody that studies English can learn, is that Spanish in some aspects is much more ambiguous than English. For example, when you, for example, the question you, talking about a pie, on foot. Why on foot? On foot. But you say by car. Can you say on car? No. In car? No. By car. By bus. By train. By subway, right? But you travel, you go there on foot, right? It's like that. Prepositions in English are very specific and are very, in my opinion, perhaps other teachers don't agree with me, but I think that one of the most difficult things in English vocabulary is prepositions, because there are few rules and many exceptions. So you have to study them. Yeah, you have to study the rules, but also you have to practice them by listening to them, by reading them, by using them, okay? Well, any questions, any comments?
No.
No? Next class, I would like to, because up to now, in the classes we have had, we have practiced present tenses and we have practiced prepositions. Well, besides general vocabulary, but describing home, neighborhoods, neighbors, present. I would like to get into the past. A review of the past tenses, okay? But I will continue pushing you with prepositions all the time, okay? So I will ask you to study them, please. I mean, the links I uploaded, please emphasize that, okay? Also, I'm sure you have do you have, I mean, at home, I don't know, a list of verbs in present, past, and past participles? Irregular verbs, the typical list you use at school, no?
No.
Well, I will upload it to you because there aren't many, but I will upload it to you for you to have it there, right? And you to practice them and to have a look at them from time to time, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Toki. Any questions?
No.
No? Okay, girls. So hope to see you next week. Have a nice week.
Okay, you too.
Thank you.
Thanks. I hope your child gets better. Okay. Bye-bye. See you next Tuesday. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.